What's going on, people? Good morning, Cardi. Good morning, Morton. Morton. How you guys doing? All right, so let's go ahead and place this guy right here. Ah, the music always. What's up, J Crew? Hello, hello. Doing pretty good, and you? How was your morning? My morning's pretty good. Feeling a little, just waking up still, just a little bit. Pretzel Rocks is not wanting to play music, so that's frustrating. But I'm doing good. Doing good. Let's see here. Let's see if we can select a new channel real quick. Because EDM does not want to play. Let's try industrial. Let's try that. There we go. All right. So I did a test stream yesterday, and we played a little bit with Sub-Zero, and we're going to do more Sub-Zero today. I'm excited. Well, how's everybody else doing? How are you, J Crew? As I wake up and yawn in your ear. So I'm super excited, by the way, because I have now reliable internet going into my computer. I've always had reliable internet, but apparently my Ethernet ports on the motherboards have never been that great. Because now it's all good. Working and lurking. Thank goodness for coffee. Oh, I know, right? Need my coffee. Love my coffee. I mean, need is such a strong word, but it really just helps. So, I feel ya. Speaking of which, yummy. Alright. Reliable internet is a must. I just recently started using an Ethernet cable and such an improvement. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things. I've always used an Ethernet cable. I've never used Wi-Fi for my main computer, but I've never bought an external LAN adapter for my computer. I've always used the Ethernet port in my motherboard. Even my last motherboard, I would get weird numbers sometimes, and I just thought that was normal. What did I know? But all of a sudden, you know, like, I bought this adapter, and it's just constant numbers. My kids are currently in school right now, and I'm pulling way more than I used to, so very exciting. Need is appropriate pirate. I like that better than appropriate. All right. Bloop. Here is the Sub-Zero. Let's get more ice on him. We're really just kind of like detailing the ice on him now. So that's really where we're going. I'm using an inflate brush real quick. And gonna kind of start like just inflating his spinal column to just get closer to each other so that it will print decently. That's half the battle of this, is wanting it to print. There we go. I hate when I misspell things, but I think it's awesome. You came up with a new word. No, but I get it. Trust me. All right. Just kind of soften that up a little bit. Let's solo this. The mask lasso. We're actually going to do a soft mask. There you go. We'll kind of just scale that down a little bit. All right. So we turned his hand kind of this nice icy blue. Right. There we go. And we're actually going to kind of add a few more like cracks to it just to make it a little bit more. We got to really like punch the details on it right now. Let's do that. So let's actually go to, where are we? Geometry, clay polish. I think I want to actually kick the edge up to like a 2. I actually want to drop the sharpness up, bring the sharpness up, or bring the max down. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah. There we go. Actually do that a couple times. So we get kind of really, kind of crunchy like that. Let's take like a light white blue. And let's just fill that object. So it looks a little bit more crispy. Yeah. Awesome. My online shop of choice. There is a 3080 available. Guess for what price? Exactly. $1,900. Yeah. Oh boy. Did you know that the inflate brush is technically not called inflate? Wait, what? The inflat brush is not called inflate? No E at the end, but everyone says is inflate. Out of habit. It's not. But it inflates. Why are you blowing my mind this early? But it inflates, people! Well, you know, what can you do? What can you do? Do you think maybe they couldn't add the E for legal reasons? I'm just making shit up. I don't know. No, not smooth claw. I need smooth. Is that peaks? Yeah, that is peaks. Smooth peaks. All right, we're gonna kind of just inflate this. Inflat this a little bit. I'm gonna just start saying inflat now, and everybody's gonna be like, "What is he talking about?" How does Paul Gabriel say it? It's a good question. I'm gonna have to ask him. Like, hey, how do you spoke, buddy? I need to know. I figure he sort of sets the standard. He does, actually, yeah. I mean, he's only been helping develop Zbrush in 2008, so, you know. I think he might have a thing or two to say about it for sure. Okay. What I'm going to do with this skull is actually kind of embed it more into his fingies a little bit. He's kind of crushed his fingertips into his skull, which I think will be really cool. Also, just will make for fun. Good morning! Hey, Happy Extruder. Hey, hand sculpt looks cool. Thanks, buddy. Morning, Slowby Art. I heard another Pixel streamer say it before and was so confused on what brush they were talking about. Nice. By the way, those fingernails are gross. Yeah, that's what we were going for. I love it. We'll take the inflat brush. Hey, Ian. Man, this is looking so killer. Thank you so much. Prakash, how you doing? How's it going, Ryan? Morning, morning. I'm just waking up with Starbucks, not Folgers. How are you guys doing? This is the official, you know, stream test today, I guess, because got all the internet flying, so hopefully it's full 1080. And that looks like it's going. Alright, what material is that custom blue? Oh, actually, I'm just have basic material on. I just painted his hand blue. But I do have a blue material that I've used from time to time, but this is just custom material that is painted to look like ice. Yo, pancakes, what's happening, dude? That's all. Yeah. Just getting going here myself too. Nice, Ryan. Nice. Yeah. We're gonna pull some XMD brushes, I think. How am I? I'm doing good, Pancakes. How are you doing, buddy? I'm good. I'm just waking up. If I sound a little tired, I'm just waking up a little bit. Let me pull up a crack. Where's my crack brushes? Where are my crack brushes? My biggest complaint with the XMD, with this XMD toolbox, is I had all these brushes installed, and they keep uninstalling for some reason. Or maybe that's because I reinstalled Zbrush. I don't know. But it keeps uninstalling it, so I gotta keep reinstalling it. Kind of annoyed by it. Back. Let's go brushes. I've like had all these brushes installed a bunch of times. There we go. Photogrammetry terrain. Download that. 3D ice is still a mystery to me. Yeah, crack is whacked. Oh, wow, that's very 90s, ain't it? You're fine, nice. Yeah, Sub-Zero, one of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters from way back in the day. Everybody liked Scorpion when I played Mortal Kombat, and I always picked Sub-Zero. I thought Sub-Zero was way better. So, there they are. There's my cracks. Doing great. Working on Spider-Gwen for my cousin. Nice. Having a problem with the new ZBrush update on my PC. I have a really old PC with a GTX 1060, 8 gigs of RAM. Just bought a new one with 3080 and 64 gigs. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's an old PC. I don't think ZBrush would do very well. So I feel you there, man. Okay, let's go ahead and click this guy. There's my cracks. You notice the same thing. I think it's because Pixelogy added brushes. The brush folder resets. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm curious too. Well, you know, it is what it is. We'll add some cracks in his dome. Just kind of emphasize the ones we already have. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's up with it, but you know, it is what it is. It was not really difficult to install it. That's what I do like about XMD. It's not very hard. Let's add in a few of these. I need to go up actually in resolution now. It's because we really pushing this bad boy. Do you update or fresh install? I actually hit the update. Okay, well, two things happened. Mike, make believe. I hit the update the first time, and then I had to do a fresh install, going from 6.0 to 6.1 because I did hit updater and it completely just broke the whole system. So I had to do a fresh install. But usually what I do is I copy my I end up copying my startup folder, and that generally will help fix, I copy and paste that back, and that generally helps fix not having things reset like that, but not this time, which is okay. But 9 times out of 10, I'll just go through the updater. It's way easier. There we go. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for the ice. We're actually going to add cracks in the ice. Actually, I think there's an ice one. I think XMD actually has an ice setup. Let me see. Let's see. Not just normal cracks. Maybe they have something for ice. Let's go to brushes. Deco, arc random, texture. Terrain, no. Creature skin, cracks. Doop, 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 doop. Dragon clothing, skin. Master cloth. Jeez, look at all the stuff that they have. I love this little thing. Sometimes it's nice. So I just don't want to make a brush. So what's up, Inspire? Dude, Inspire, your Scorpion is really cool, man. I really love the base. The base is my favorite part. All that attention to detail with the cracks. Dude. Super awesome. There we go. There's some of the other ones I was looking for. Where did you get the XMD thing? I would love something to help me manage my brushes. Oh yeah, for sure. If you just go to, just type in XMD toolbox. I'll send you a link right now. It's really cool. I bought the, it's free plugin that helps kind of organize your brushes, but during holiday, for like $20, they were selling their lifetime membership, which I think normally is like, normally is like $70, but they always throw it on sale. But you can also go in and buy individual brushes if you want, but it's just a nice way to kind of organize stuff. And I'm sure if you look, there's going to be a code somewhere. Like, I don't know anybody who's actually paid this price. So just kind of take a look at, maybe even Spicer might have a code for that. But just keep a lookout. They have a bunch of stuff. But it's really cool, especially if you just want to quickly create something. All right. Actually, let's do RGB, but let's do a darker blue. There we go. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. If you've downloaded a lot of brushes from ArtStation and stuff, they'll help kind of organize all that too. It'll recognize most things that are on your hard drive if you link it up. And then it's easy because then you just have it and then you just double click the brush that you want and then it loads it right in. And then there you go. It's there, which is awesome. I'll wait for the discount since I just paid $4,000 for a new PC. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, wait for the discount. Yeah, XMD definitely great brushes for sure. Yeah, don't pay full price for it. It's not worth it. I only got it because it was $20. Like, because my buddy NextKnox was, like, adamant. He's like, you got to have it just for organization. And I was like, well, organization, I know where I put my brushes. Because I have a folder where, like, if I go to my normal folder, I just have a folder here, Documents. And I have all my purchased brushes that I've ever bought. So I have, like, the Orb Cracked, SK brushes, and some other stuff that I bought on ArtStation. So I'm always pretty organized. It's just like when I randomly go through a hard drive just to find stuff. But this really just helps with that. But the purchase, the $20 add-on, really helps because you can just download them whenever you need them. So, yeah. Woo. Really didn't want that kind of RGB. There we go. Scorpion didn't get much traction on Twitter, so I sort of feel shadow banned. Oh, for one of my tweets, it wasn't shown to many people. That sucks. Dang, that PC must be a monster. Yeah, for $4,000, that PC is gonna be awesome. All right, there we go. Some bigger cracks. Now I got a good chunk. We just mix and match this as needed. Although with price inflations, I'm actually $4,000 doesn't go as far as some people think, which is crazy. But I always look out for good deals. When you get good deals, you can get some good stuff. Inspire. It's all the NFT flu going around. It really is. That model looked hot. Yeah, that model is looking good. There we go. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I don't know if I like that brush in particular. Let's go here. There we go. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'd say try not to let that discourage you a little bit. Look, my best post to date is still, and actually somebody tweeted at me or messaged me on Instagram last night. My best post to date is still my Cthulhu banana. And I can't tell you why. It makes no sense. It's nowhere near my best work. It literally was like a 2-hour sketch. But my best post is this. I mean, it's kind of cool. But I mean, 2-hour sketch. I was just messing around and threw some textures on and substance. Actually, I think this is pure Zbrush. And it got over 2,200 likes. And this happened in like 2 days. So I have no clue why this is my best post, and yet, like, you know, you guys have seen some of my best work lately. A lot of really good things don't get traction. Yeah, don't lose hope. We just love sculpting. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I like it too. I mean, it's cool, but it's like, I didn't think, like, it was so silly, dude. It's so silly. But yeah, try not to be discouraged by that stuff, dude. You know, usually usually my experience works with like the thing you put your heart and soul into may or may not get traction. The thing you care little about, that thing is gonna blow up. You know, and also too, you got to factor in trends. You know, got to factor in trends, and then you got to factor in, you know, the possibility that, you know, it's just going to get bypassed because of what's happening. And right now, whether people like to admit it or not, NFT is super hot, whether the topic is aggressive or positive. And that's the thing that everybody's talking about right now. Which is, it is what it is. Algorithms mess with artists a lot. Just be consistent. Exactly. Luck is all. Cthulhu, yeah, Cthulhu is highly searched word. It is, yeah. I later then realized that. Although I did sculpt a Cthulhu like 3 years ago, and nothing came of it. And I thought it was cool at the time. But I don't know. I guess people like Cthulhus and bananas. Yeah, post a link, buddy. Please do. You if you guys don't know by now, this is such a safe place, and this is such a community accepting. Like, post your links. I want to see your stuff. I want to see your work. I just want to hang out with you guys. So post away, as long as it's nice. You know, you guys know. Likes only matter in one thing. At least on ArtStation, I don't trust Instagram. It means that you did something right. Yeah. Hey, Splintered Brush Studio, thank you so much. Hey, Z, how you doing? It's going good, man. It's going good. I sound a little tired today, because I'm feeling tired today, but I'm gonna be good. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys my thoughts on likes, because I have the floor. I don't care about likes at all. I don't care how many likes any of my posts get anymore. I feel like chasing the likes is the equivalent of trying to find, you know, it's like chasing that high. It's not worth it. Like, you get really lucky sometimes, or you're on the right trend, and that's cool. But like, even on ArtStation, I don't care for likes on ArtStation, because my ArtStation isn't there for anybody but for me to send out to studios or to clients and say, this is what I can do. Take a look at it. If you want to hire me, great. If not, I'll move on. I'm going to keep doing my thing. But I don't care about likes, because even likes on ArtStation now, I bet you I could sculpt a super crazy, like, anime half-naked chick, and it will blow up if it's done right. Because I see that a lot on ArtStation, where it's a lot of TNA and it's a lot of just sexy, because sex sells, right? But at the end of the day, it's like, that doesn't matter. The likes shouldn't matter, because the art should be for you first. And that's how I've been approaching it. And yeah, I'd say stick with that mentality and see what happens. You know, but at the same time, don't be afraid to put ourselves out there, you know. And that's what I want to do. I just want to just keep putting myself out there, but I don't really care for the likes so much because I see some really trivial things that get liked, and I see some highly talented artists that deserve the 3, 4, 5,000 likes, and then I see things that I'm like, are you okay? All right, well, okay, sure, we'll just move on. You know what I mean? So I find that for my peace of mind and my anxiety, and for my soul, almost, to just like not care. Yeah, trying to decide what I'll do today. Nice, man. Sculpt a Sub-Zero. Sculpt a reptile. Stream does look better and holds up better. Nice, thank you. Yep, it's amazing what a $14 LAN adapter can do, right? I'm good, man. Just been studying and playing some zombies. Ooh, nice, dude. Very nice. I agree with you, man. Like on ArtStation, other social places, I don't really matter. It's important to focus on your work than the likes. Exactly. Yeah. Because again, the likes are just, in my opinion, the likes, it's irrelevant. Like, how do you feel about your work? You know, how does that translate to your workflow? You know, I've seen too many artists chase the likes, and I just don't think it's a healthy thing. I mean, it's encouraging. It can be encouraging when it's done right. I mean, I was encouraged by my Cthulhu Banana. I'm not gonna lie. When that thing blew up, and I was like, 2,000 likes, okay, great. You know, but at the same time, yeah, it shouldn't really matter too much. Yeah. You do for you. Yep, pretty much the only thing that matters. If you do something good, you'll get found. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah. Art for you first, everybody else second. All right. All right, let's get some more ice on here. Let's save it first. Just detailing it at this point. More about the amount of eyes that see it than the likes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess too, it really comes down to why we post. You know, I've said it before, where I think art should be for you. Like, not everything we do should be post worthy. You know, even if it's your best stuff. Like, sometimes I just won't post, just because I don't want to. Because I did it because I wanted to, you know. But I don't know. I guess what I'm getting at, in my opinion, is I think there's this trend for artists going around that everything has to be shared all the time, whether you draw a circle or you draw a Picasso, right? And I don't think that's the case. I grew up in the 90s where we drew to draw, or we sculpted to sculpt. And the person who probably saw your shit was probably your mom, because you were yelling at your brother to not touch it. And those were the only people who saw it, and they didn't give a shit about it either. They didn't care about what it is you did. You were just pissed off because your siblings are touching your crap. And so, you know, like that's kind of one of those things where it's like most people didn't see it, but I feel like today, over the last few years, at least how I've been engaging with the community, I see a lot of people that like feel the need to post, and I think we need to kind of like dial that back a bit. I think we need to post when we feel like we want to share it, but we don't need to feel obligated to do it. It's one thing to look for feedback. It's another thing to like feel like there's this amount of pressure or something that has to happen. I don't know. That's just my take. That's my rant for the day. All right, we're going to delete that one. Let's do this here, because I think I built this ice cube yesterday, and I think I want to do something with it. So, but I think we're going to do something down here with it. And we'll make it shiny Tor plastic so it matches. Yeah. I try to keep it to one person. Everyone else is bonus. And service to others is happy life. Yeah. a design for one person. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Yeah. But anyway. All right. Let's take this. Let's actually switch over to material and fill that object. Let me grab this color real quick, this blue. I know, let's see, Stream Raiders just popped, so let's give 1 second. Yeah, we'll color that after. Let's just save it. Nope. Let's create a new save file. A feel of posting because you're proud of your work, or posting to drag and beg attention. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I post because I'm proud. I think that's how we all should post. Yep. All right, let's do it. Stream radar time. All right. Stand loud and proud. I mean, I'm also speaking too from my perspective of like, I looked at the last, when I first started sculpting and learning how to sculpt, I felt this need to like put every little shitty piece of art that I put up there to be like, look, I'm sculpting. And then I slowly started dialing that back. It just, yeah, it seemed weird, but I don't know, there's probably like 100 things that I'll sculpt that never get posted. J Crew, Carde, there you guys go. Whoop whoop. But anyway, after all that rant and spire, my point is, hang in there, buddy. Don't worry about it. As long as you enjoy it, that's what matters. And I love it. I think the piece you did is great. I like the busts that you do. And I like how you're constantly pushing yourself and constantly motivating yourself to try new things. I think that's really, the goal of an artist is to always push yourself and always be the best you can be. But also, too, I think what's great about it is that as long as you are enjoying the stuff that you're doing, yeah, don't worry about the rest, man. Heading out, gonna get pizza from my brother today. Nice, nice. Did you ever drop that link? PD? Remember you asked, but I can't remember. I didn't see it. And if you did, I'm sorry. Yeah. Have you followed Chris Dew's The Future? I'm bad with names, so I'm gonna say no. I don't think so. Please drop his link. I look forward to the day he sculpts some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Ooh. I want to sculpt some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so... Well, hey, feel free to drop it. I would love to see what you built. Or just throw it in my Discord. If you guys aren't a part of that, let's make that happen. Place for artists to just be artists. That's how I sell it. Okay, let's get blah, 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 blah. We're gonna color this. There we go. Let's take this blue. Hey, what is up, Art? How you doing? Okay. Let's grab this guy right here. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're grabbing that one, and we're grabbing the color. Grabbing this blue. Needs to be a little bit darker, and then we're grabbing that white. And we need to go to clay polish and kind of crackly it a little bit. There we go. And then we're gonna fill that slowly. I learned the trick with coloring ice is to really like drop the RGB intensity a lot and then just kind of fill it slowly so you can kind of get the sense of like how that color is working. Soften in some areas. There we go. And then switch that color. I feel like it helps. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. Whoop. Here with this color, let's actually take, oh, well. First off, you have to actually pick the right color. I had M on. That's not going to help. There we go. Let's try that one more time. There we go. I'm going to switch that color. There we go. Let's get that kind of translucent effect a little bit. Flip that over, soften that down. Color, fill. Oh, damn. Teenage Mutant Ninja... Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is trending on Twitter. Really? Cool. New 4-player retro-style game. Ooh, sick! While we're talking about sharing, just posted my Fox process in the Discord. Ooh, 3D print section? Let's check it out. I want to see. Ooh, you did share that. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. I love that Slowbee art. Shredder's Revenge. Oh my gosh, yes. Talks about how people like to follow your story, your growth. Just posting your best work will result in more response if people see your growth. Just because they didn't hit the like button doesn't mean they didn't see it and like the post. Oh, I really like that. The more they see your name, the more it feels like they are a part of your journey. That is really cool, Ryan. Wow. I really, really like that. That's a great way to look at it. Yeah, this is badass. This is really cool. I want to zoom in real quick. 22 inches. Whoop, whoop. Wow, nice. That's a big boy. How long did that take you to print? And what did you print this on? Is this resin? It's hard to tell. It's clean, so I think it's resin. Whew, Deadpool love. That's adorable. Yeah, it really is. Really is, man. Okay, let's actually go a little bit more on the white side here. Really make sure that we kind of fill that. Reverse it. Switch color. There we go. And we're going to switch color. Let's actually increase the intensity. Get that white popping. There we go. Where are we at? Right there. Fill color. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's kind of the vibe we're going for that. Do the same thing with this guy. Kind of take it a little bit towards white. Go ahead and hit the clay polish. Flip this over. Soften that a couple times. Really just feel the white. Fill the white. Flip that over. Drop RGB down. And then we're going to fill color to that kind of blue. There we go. So it all kind of looks like one piece. Okay. Let's open that up a little bit more. There we go. Try to keep it as consistent as possible. I think, honestly, the simplest thing to do is to just go with a simple base. I don't think I'm going to add too many spikes and stuff with it. But we will kind of like add a few little changes to the rocks here. So it's adorable. It looks like resin. Yeah, resin phenom L. Ooh, that phenom love. I'm so jealous. Tail is keyed, but both parts printed together. It took about 40 hours. Nice. That's very cool. I won't post where not in the same field. Wait, what? I wish we had multi-select in the subtool palette. Wait, multi-select for what? Like to... Oh, I see what you're saying. To like select multiple things at the same time? Yeah, me too. Yeah. I won't post where not in the same field. Splintered, what do you mean by that? Everyone starts somewhere. That's true, yeah. Okay, maybe I'm catching up. Don't mind me. My head's all like... That's where I'm at today. Let's just say that if you were to print stuff, I'd be the guy painting it. I don't do ZBrush. Oh, cool! Awesome! Well, please share your stuff. I want to see what you've done. Show me what you got. You're interested in ZBrush. You came to the right place. Ask your questions. I'm going to be doing a, for like a week or two, maybe starting next week, I'm going to be doing anatomy part streams where like we sculpt the hands from start to finish. That can kind of be used as like a follow along. So I'll take like certain body parts or certain objects, or maybe we'll do even stuff like sculpt a tree. And I'll just kind of take you through my process on how I would go about doing it and how I would detail it. And so for anybody who wants to follow along and ask your questions as we go through the sculpt, that's really what I'm going to start focusing on a little bit. And I think that a lot of people would dig it. So, oh, nice. Wow, that's really, really cool. I love that. That is such like a really cool cartoony feel, but the texturing is... I like that a lot, dude. That's awesome. Great job. Hello, hello. Yeah, this is cool. Follow for sure, man. Like, I have a full Zbrush suite and the large Wacom tablet, but I haven't really taken classes or anything. Well, that's okay. Yeah, let me, like, if you guys are interested in something on, like, a follow-along that I can even just, like, kind of treat it more like a wide-open class, anybody can come check it out, and I'll teach a class on, like, how we do sculpting hands, how we do sculpting feet, sculpting whatever. And then you guys can follow along, and then I'll actually post that as a little mini YouTube series. If that's something you guys are interested in, because that's something I've been wanting to try to do, let me know. And yeah, we'll definitely do stuff like that. And that can get you started in ZBrush as quick as possible. Do you want to get into stuff? So if you're teaching, I'm down. Sweet, cool. What's the differences there are in sculpting in Blender rather than ZBrush? I don't sculpt too much in Blender, so I can't really speak much about Blender sculpting. I've only dabbled. But what I would say is Blender is dedicated to kind of being the one-stop shop where you can do everything in Blender, where ZBrush is dedicated for sculpting. So what ZBrush can do with sculpting is just going to perform better. It can handle higher geometry, and you can do a lot, and you could take a lot into ZBrush. Blender is great, especially if you're just starting out, but it just, at this moment in time, because it's a one-stop shop, it kind of has its hands in everything. It's not specializing in just that one thing. So ZBrush can really get you far and deal with high geometry and high render sculpts faster, in my opinion, than Blender. But Blender is great, so never knocking on it. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way, guys. So that's my take on it. But I highly recommend people go in Blender and try, especially if you're like you're on the fence and you're just not quite sure. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. Blender is a great tool, and it should be treated as such. Speaking of which, I wanted to... Oh, it's skin shading. I'm sorry, I wanted to do toy plastic. Like, why isn't it doing the thing I wanted to do? Well, it is, I'm just not paying attention. Wow. There's quite a few differences, but you could start out in Blender just to learn exactly. But body count is going to be your wall. Absolutely, yeah. That's the one thing I know for sure. Your geometry level is you're going to hit a wall real fast. Okay, let's get a little bit more ice on him. And then I think we're going to start cleaning this up and getting it situated. But for the most part, maybe let's create a logo. Like, let's create a base with the MK logo. Using the new alpha brushes. I think that's going to be good. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and solo this out because we have all this ice. No point in remaking it. So we're just going to control Shift D to duplicate it. And I'm actually going to just drag this over and start kind of placing it where I need it, delete what I don't. That sort of space. Bloop. I'm gonna lurk a bit, but I dig the stream and atmosphere. Awesome. Thank you so much for the follow too. Lurk away, enjoy yourself, and if you have questions, please feel free to pop on in there and just let me know. Hey, Comics Legend. Hey, RR. Have you played Mortal Kombat 11 video game? I have not. I have not. I think it's about time I do though. I'm just excited for the movie. Just gonna scale this down a little bit. Is it a good game? Do you recommend it? Like, I'll be honest, I was always more of the Street Fighter guy, but I just love games in general, so I'm not picky as long as it's a fun game. This is really what I want these days, is just a fun game, you know? Let's get some of this ice particles on him. Thanks. I was just wondering, as I've been learning Blender for over 2 years now, and I kind of don't want to start learning a whole new software just yet. Yeah, okay, I totally get that. I would say, depending on what you're trying to do for a living, if you're trying to take this is just a hobby, then yeah, you know, don't overload yourself with software. But if you got the skill set down, and you're trying to break into the game industry, or you're trying to get into toys, or you're trying to take your stuff to the next level, you will want to consider other programs that do the thing you're trying to do. But Blender can take you far. So at the end of the day, it's really about what direction you want to go in, and then just kind of head in that direction. We definitely need some updated environment sculpt videos. There's very little out there that I know of. Ooh, it's a good idea, Ryan. I think I want to get into environments a little bit more. I just want to do everything. Brothers in the shower. After I finish Gwen, I should do Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and Dark Stalkers. Yeah. Hey, thank you so much, Joy. What? Because Martin does environments really well. We should collab, Martin. Hey, Witch Cat Crochet, how you doing? I can tell how sick I feel that I forgot what day it is. Oh, I'm sorry, sis. Ryan is looking for environment sculpt videos. I highly recommend it. The team did a great job. They have a surprisingly great story mode. All the characters are awesome, and all the new fatalities are insane. Also, the game also has RoboCop, Rambo, and Arnold. Holy shit, dude. Nice. It also has Spawn and a few other characters. Okay. Alright, you've convinced me. That's it. That's it. You had me at RoboCop and Spawn. MK11 looks really cool. Some of the best rendered characters in the game. It really is brutal gore. Okay, I'll check it out. Is it on PC? Tell me it's on PC. Because I got a fight stick. That's the only way I'm going to play it. It's the only way I'm going to do it. Because, you know, it's a fight stick. There we go. Predator is in there as well? What? Predator's in there? Holy sh... Oh my gosh. I remember the thing that used to... it's gonna sound weird, but I was so into Street Fighter that actually Mortal Kombat was hard for me to learn. Does that make sense? Like, the combos and getting used to the controllers, I remember being oddly confused by them when I was first learning. It took me a while to play Mortal Kombat. But I was also like, you know, 11, I think, when I played Mortal Kombat. When did it come out? It came out in 94, right? I don't recall Predator being there, but it should. Ooh. Steam, I think. Okay. I'm not gonna hit purchase, but hey, he has Steam loaded up. Mortal Kombat 11. They give me a roster list. Oh my god. Yeah. This is how silly, here. 1958. Told you guys I'm old. Does it have a roster list? I'll have to look it up. Sorry, Predator was an X. That's okay, though. That's okay. Spawn is there, so that makes up for a lot. Right? At the end of the day, that's really the that's the big one. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's just this random pixel just flying. Let's actually go ahead and do that. Let's delete hidden. You can't do that with the, that's fine. Delete hidden. Close holes. Call it a day. It's okay to be a fanboy. What the heck? Oh, interesting. Okay, let's hit auto groups. There we go. There we go. Just kind of place this everywhere we need to. There we go. Rambo's funny, not sure if it's the real voice. Oh, that would be awesome if it was, but how expensive would it be to get Sylvester Stallone to voice Rambo for a game? They also made the action figure for the Mortal Kombat version of Spawn. Ooh, nice, yeah. I will be doing a Mortal Kombat piece. Don't know how I missed the fact that there is a new Mortal Kombat movie. It's a movie, right? It is. It's a movie. It's coming out in April. And it will be in theaters, wherever theaters are open, and HBO, I think. And it looks great. Have you not seen it? You haven't seen the trailer, have you? I mean, with that comment, I'm just going to say obviously not, but MK movie trailer. And apparently my spacebar doesn't want to work. Whoa. Like, legitimately, my spacebar is not moved. Okay, well. No. What is happening? Wow. Did I just break my spacebar? Let's close that. Nope, I didn't. Okay. Weird. Here. MK movie. Oh, it's just YouTube being weird. Trailer. Here. I won't play it just because I don't want to get banned. But there you go. Yeah, it looks sick. There's a great effect in there too where Sub-Zero freezes blood. So yeah, it's a sign. Don't show the trailer. Yeah, I won't get flagged. We won't do that. But yeah. Yeah, no problem. You gotta check it out. My spacebar won't work, damn it. What the hell? There we go. Actually, we're not going to put it right where his bicep is. We'll put it on his bicep. I think that'll be cooler anyway. Right there. There we go. Hey, Moshi, how you doing? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that was weird. It was very bizarre. I was like, my spacebar is... Oh, there's an update. Mid-patch update. Of course there is. Happens all the time. Okay. I think we need to get some ice on his... I want to put ice on his feet, but I don't know if I should actually... make it look like he's frozen over, but I also want a pile of blood on the floor. Like, I think a frozen bit of blood on the floor would be really cool. Let's see if we can pull that off. So we're actually going to take this one right here. And let's do mesh balloon. Yeah, no, let's do mesh project. And let's take the intensity down. Gory. Yeah. Thought this was a family-friendly channel. It is. Yeah. I mean, we're not showing you how he ripped his spine out. 10 seconds and I'm already super hyped. The frozen bullets, it's such a cool effect. It really is. Alright, let's get a kind of pile of blood dripping like that. And let's go ahead, subtool and split unmasked. Go ahead and rename this blood. Now, I kind of want like a ripple effect a little bit to happen. And this is where it's going to get kind of tricky really quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to uncrease everything. So let's go to geometry crease and uncrease all. And I'll kind of round out this, kind of round out the edges a little bit. I'm also thinking I'm going to need a little bit more controlled geometry. So let's keep groups and let's go to 5. Z-remesh. Give me some better edge flow. There we go. I'm going to take what I'm going to take is actually the move brush. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of grab and hold Alt. That should move on a normal. So it's not going straight up, but it's better if I move it up like that, it's not going to work. But if I grab and hold Alt, it'll move via normal, which is neat. And what we could do now is kind of put this under where that would be dripping. Okay. Kind of angle that up just a little bit. Now we can kind of position this where we need it. This will take a little bit of finessing, I think, but we can get it. And also, too, if we really want to kind of have it follow some sort of... we want it to follow the kind of the normals of any other subtools. I'm actually going to go to Snake Hook. Going to grab and hold Alt. And that'll allow me to kind of drag towards the normal of another object. Doesn't work on move so much, but it does work with the Snake Hook. It's also how you can get like a really cool like Venom effect. And again, I'm not really caring about the flow of or the quality of the geometry because we could just fix that later. But we kind of want it to look a little like gross. You didn't know that one? Oh yeah, that's a really cool trick. I learned it because of how many times I've sculpted Venom. Venom is like my go-to character if I want to see how much I've improved. That makes sense. There we go. Kind of kick that up a little bit. Just be careful because you can thin that out a little bit. So you just kind of want to be careful and use the in-flat brush. That sounds so stupid. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and actually Z-remesh. Keep it the same. Keep groups. There we go. Now we got that geometry kind of facing up a little bit. Take the move brush and kind of finagle this. Now I'm going to take the inflat brush. Interesting. Let's delete hidden. There we go. Brothers out. See you tomorrow, dudes. Later, dudes. New PC comes in 6 weeks, so I won't be streaming until then, which kind of sucks. Yeah, but it's going to be an awesome PC, so no worries. See you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by, PD. Appreciate it, man. There we go. And I kind of relax smooth a little bit. There we go. And just gonna work this. Something like that a little bit. In flat. Now I'm not going to want it too thin. Just thin enough. We still want to print it. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and actually pull out... What do I want? Reflective plastic, I think? No. Toy plastic is kind of icy, so we want to use something a little bit different. Something that's a little bit more wet. Maybe silver. It's going to be kind of frozen a little bit, so... Okay, you know what? Actually, let's just do toy plastic. I think that'll work. We'll just stick with that color and fill that material. There we go. And then let's actually grab... Let's grab a deeper red, something like that. And then we'll start working with the feel of ice on that. So let's go back. Stream rate of time. There we go. View battle. Have you painted any of your 3D prints? I have painted my 3D prints. Actually, I could show you right after this battle. Doop, doop, doop. I actually painted my earthworm again not too long ago. Yeah, that's the one I had that I painted. All right, there we go. Open chest. J Crew and Witch Cat Crochet. I don't usually paint my stuff too often. Just because I'm more into sculpting. Although I'm trying to practice my painting digitally. Feel like it's a little bit, it's also a little bit easier and less time consuming. But here, let's go full screen. So I painted this guy, which is pretty cool. A lot of learning experience, a lot of airbrush work, a lot of masking, but this is one guy I painted. He's pretty cool. I like him. I actually want to do another Earthworm gym. Painted that one. I don't have any of the other stuff that I've painted. Ooh, actually, hold on. For my brother's birthday last year, I sculpted this Hollow Knight. And I painted it for him. And I actually used the glow-in-the-dark paint on some of the floral. So that way it can actually like glow at night. And a little bit on his head too. But yeah, I painted this guy. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I just don't do it as often. I find painting to be extremely time consuming for me. So there's a whole process, a whole setup, and by then I've already thought about so much I wanted to sculpt that I just go back into that. Earthworm Jim, the soil, he did crawl, yeah. You should share it with the creator of Earthworm Jim. Oh, that would be cool, yeah. Thanks, guys, thanks. Hey, Kamara! Super suit did fall. Yep. All right. Yes, and also, Ryan, I love that. Blood from the spine is going to happen, don't you worry. I first want to see if the blood looks cool, like the way it is. But yeah, we gotta have it make sense, that is for sure. Especially if it's going to be a frozen mid-drip. Okay, let's get this going a little bit more. Let's actually kind of move the whole thing over like such. There we go. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Oops. There we go. Now we're going to take the standard brush. I'm actually going to turn on... Actually, no, we're not going to take the standard brush. I'm going to try this little trick. Let's see something. What I'm going for is... Let's go to Google. I'm going to type in water drip because that's the effect I'm going for. There we go. This is the effect I'm going for. Just kind of put that over there for now. It's the theme song. I'm just not singing. That's just not happening. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take the mask. I'm actually going to take the mask pen. And then I'm going to take the in-flat brush. And we're really going to stretch out this geometry like such. There we go. There we go. Let's grab that. Soften it a little bit. There we go. Yeah, something a little bit more like that. Time-lapse sickle. Right? Yes. I will never stop trying. Never! Nor should you. I mean, you know what? Don't stop. Never stop. Stopping. Pop star. Okay, let's actually take the lazy mouse. I'm really going to kick this up a little bit. So I can really kind of control that kind of drip that happens. Like such. Let's go a little bit bigger. Also going to increase the resolution a little bit, because we're going to have to really cause that effect to come out. That. Sickle with a head, yep. Hey Deadpool, what's happening? Thanks, man, thanks. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing? All right. Something like that a little bit. Or is it Zbrush? Who knows how anything is pronounced in Zbrush anymore? Where did the body fall? That's a great question. More coming in the next sculpt. now we're just gonna kind of build this up a little bit. I mean, as far as you know, there's nothing but spikes down there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just had an idea. All right, lurking and working. Hey, Snickles. I just had an idea for what the base would be. Okay. We're gonna kind of make this like he's standing on an ice pillar. There, that answers your question. And then we'll put like the Mortal Kombat logo somewhere in there. Maybe we'll try to do the Mortal Kombat logo like it's chiseled out of ice. Yeah, yeah. That'd be cool. Perfect. In the ice. Do you know how hard it has been for me to just do one character these days? Because I'm always like trying to create scenes now. All right, we need that little bit of blood wrapping up on his foot right here. There we go. We don't need a whole lot of ripples. We just need enough. Okay, let's actually grab the mass lasso. Kind of select that section right there. Let's see if I can just bring that up a little bit. Gonna grab that section right there. Soften it a lot. Kind of scale it down. Like a chunk of ice. Of the floor frozen in, like a chunk of the floor frozen in the ice. Yeah, nice ice. Thank you, thank you. That would be some fun 3D print engineering. It really would be. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Okay, now this is where we're just going to go ahead and cheat. Control Shift D. It's going to duplicate it. Gonna bring that up. Actually gonna go ahead and select this. Actually, let's go ahead and delete higher. And I'm gonna take this right here. Auto groups. Take everything else, delete that. Delete hidden, close holes. Just gonna send that down. And we'll manipulate this, but let's get this hovered over right where we need it to. Go straight up with it. All right, so its spine's a little off. That's okay. That wasn't too bad. Go take the move. Let's take the moves. Actually, no, let's take the snake hook. Open this up. And again, we're going to hold Alt. Let's turn off RGB. We're going to go ahead and kind of have this cool up on there a little bit. Again, just holding Alt is going to really kind of help it snap to that surface a little bit. It's also going to fill in some of the gaps for us, which is nice. It's swinging! It really is, yep. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and maybe skinny that up a little bit. I love where your head's at, man. All right. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and take the transpose tool. Hold Alt. I really wish we could have things floating in 3D printing a little bit. That would be cool. Let's take the in-flat brush. Oh god, that's gonna be in my head forever now. I'm actually gonna shrink that down just a little bit. God, I don't know. Let's see. When we scale it, we're gonna have to keep that thickness in mind. That's gonna be pretty thin. But if we can keep it about, I don't know, if we can keep that actually around 0.2 to 0.4 millimeter, that should print. It'd be thin though. Printing broken down by color would be interesting. Ooh, that would be. Skull needs to be over the pool of blood. Yeah, it's mostly. It's getting there. Yeah, that pretty much that's almost directly over. We're gonna put some more blood on his leg too, because it's kind of splattering all over him. Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and duplicate that one more time. We need to kind of just push this down a little bit because it's not enough blood. There we go. Yeah, it's okay. Okay. Now let's try to get this like kind of frozen effect happening here, because this is not fresh blood. I mean, it's fresh blood, but it's frozen. You know what I mean? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing we've been doing with the ice, but we'll do it with the blood. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Let's go ahead and actually up-res it one more time. Let's get it to about 0.5 mil. That should give us a good amount. Give or take. There we go. Okay. Let's do clay polish. And I'm actually going to want a lighter version of this color. I think I want a lighter version. Aha, good idea, yeah. Not human, he's got fangs. That's true, yep. He has fangs. I do this all the time, forget that it's supposed to be moving, even though it is still figuring out the physics of movement to bring the sculpt to life. Yeah, it's something that, like, I like to place my items into the scene, and then I like to see how they're all engaging. I think more of like, place it, and then I take a look at it. And then I kind of figure out if it's even going to work. Because I've done that where, like, I brought in something and I adjusted it and made it look like it was this thing in my head that was supposed to be cool. Then I backed out and found out that it just wasn't working. So I tend to add objects, and then from there, I tend to see if it's going to work before finalizing the movement. But sometimes I've forgotten too. Like, I play something and, yep, didn't quite work. And I forgot to, or it worked, and then I forgot that it was going to be, you know what I mean? That was moving, and yeah, I've done that. Called something done, and then realized, whoopsies. It's all good. Kidding, that's why I love the feedback. That's why I love your guys' ideas. Sometimes you'll see something that I'm just too close to. Alright, let's go with clay polish. Let's take the edge, take the 0, and again, we're going to go max 54, sharpness 38. Let's actually solo this out. And then let's hit clay polish. And we're going to do this a few times, so it's going to kind of crisp it up a little bit. Let's actually drop the max down now, which should give us bigger cracks. There we go. Flip that, let's soften that. And let's add in that highlight. And same thing, we're gonna go with RGB. We're gonna take the intensity down to like a 9. I'm gonna soften that, and I'm gonna start lightening up the highlights. You can also go to mask and click off view mask, so it just kind of hides it. There we go, something like that. I have an idea, skull with a robot eye. I thought about that actually. I said that out loud with my brother, and he was like, "No, you can't kill him." I was like, "Okay, no big deal." So we just made a demon skull. All right, now let's go ahead and actually gonna mask cavity now. There we go, something like that. Let's switch color. Let's go a little darker. And I think what I'm going to do is actually take spray and stop. Alpha 7. Like, wouldn't the blood freezing that quickly almost create a net or an arc shape from the whipping motion of the spine? Is it supposed to be thrusting? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you got me there. But what this sounds like is maybe I should do some a little bit more research. Also, the blood would be a lot darker too. It wouldn't be this color. It would be much, much darker. And almost kind of a bluish tone to it. Almost like a purple. Tried using a bit of cloth dynamics for the blood, or you want more control? Yeah, I want to hand sculpt it. You got on the fidget extension. Sorry, no, you're good. Skull and spine would be frozen too. Yep. Yeah, Kano's your favorite character? Nice, yeah. Like at this point, actually, what this color probably would be more of. Yeah, all right. This is where we gotta get at least the color right. Wow, can't spell frozen either. My search history is all over the place. Yeah, it's kind of like it's dark. It's very dark. And almost like crystally too. Maybe we'll add some, we'll play with some stuff here. Let's actually take it a little bit darker. Yeah, let's kind of undo the color that we did. Let's do this one more time. Let's actually increase. Let's up the sharpness. Let's up the sharpness a lot. Really crunch it. And this is watching and thinking, what the fuck is he Googling? Fix it in post. Yeah, fix it in post. Exactly. All right. Yeah, NSA is definitely watching, right? No, I didn't mean to click blue. Okay. All right, let's kind of hit this a little bit. Good. Hey, Mofafa, what's up? Mofafa, what's happening, brother? Yeah. Sent me a picture on Discord. Okay, I'll check it out. Oh, that's cool. I've seen that before, yeah. That freeze frame effect. I just don't know if that's gonna be like, my biggest struggle is how to print that. Maybe I'll add, ooh, you know what? Maybe I can add some of this with the snake curve brush. I have an idea. I just said it and then I had the idea. Can models be rigged in Zbrush like Blender, or Zbrush purely for sculpting? Hey Stacks, Zbrush is primarily for sculpting. While there is a rigging feature, I don't really recommend using it. It's you can actually go to yeah, you can use a Z-Sphere rig to rig. I haven't had a lot of success with it, but you can rig in ZBrush. But if you're going for rigging, I would look elsewhere. Yeah, that whip in motion. Yeah. Nothing. Your project you posted in our channel looks amazing, Wafafa. It does. Absolutely. Z-spheres are not my friend. I've tried using Z-sphere rig. It just does not do. Doesn't do the thing you want it to do. That's really what it boils down to. You think it's gonna do something, but not what you expect. Okay, let me try that thing I was thinking of right now. Based on that picture, if we use the snake curve, let's use the snake curve 4 brush. Let's turn on Sculptress. Let's try something. Sculptress doesn't work with subdivisions, does it? No, it does not. I didn't think so. All right, so we're actually going to subdivide this up a little bit. Get some resolution going. Let's delete lower. And if I click this, okay, actually, let's put backbase mask on because I'm just shredding that geometry. Why is color being added? I don't want color to be added. Actually, let's not do that one. Let's do snake curve. Let's try curve 2. Yeah, that's fine. Again, backface on. Turn off RGB, we don't need that. Yeah, stop reminding me. Okay. Don't mind me being really focused right now. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, no problem, Stacks. Yeah. Yeah, Z-spheres. Yeah, Z-spheres are weird. Okay. Okay, what I'm thinking, now I'm going to take the snake hook brush just for a second. So based on this photo, how it's kind of whipping. I go ahead and just kind of push this. Just going to grab this. I'm going to use like a really soft mask. I'm going to exaggerate it. Okay. And then with that exaggeration, let's use the in-flat brush for a second. Kind of really just focus on the noise for a second. Okay, now let's use the Snake Curve 5, which actually gives us noise. I'm going to scale that down a bit. So this is a new feature for those of you who are wondering. Back face, turn off RGB. Okay, can't do that big pull like that, so let's do little pulls at a time. What is going on? Also, I hate that it reminds me to use Sculptress. I'm using Sculptress. Auto masking. Ugh, what are you doing? Auto masking. Okay, it doesn't want to use backface. That's gross. There we go. Okay. Don't use backface with Sculptress. It doesn't like it. Yeah, I always stick to the character that I could pull off their moves. I used to play Street Fighter 2, Dalsim, and my friend thought Fireball RH kick was cheating. Oh, interesting. That's funny. Who wasn't really focused? This is fascinating. It's one of them. Yay! Exactly, right? Okay. Just trying to get the right look of it now. That was kind of a happy accident. Is that working? That's the question, right? Okay. I think I'm gonna have to add a little bit more noise to the top and maybe thicken it up a little bit, but I think this actually might need to be a little thinner or just a bigger stroke. But Stream Raiders is finished, so let's actually try that real quick. Yeah, bigger strokes I think is what we need. Yeah, okay. What material are you using on the blood? So shiny. I'm using just toy plastic. Default ZBrush toy plastic. Okay. Where are we? Stream Raiders. Click the wrong one. There we go. Like a spider web, I would think. Yeah. Well, that was fast. All right, guys. There we go. There we go. Witch Cat Crochet and Carde. There you go. There we go. Boss defeated. Awesome. All right. Let's go with... Let's go up. All right. Let's start with this guy right here. All right. Autosave. So let's really save. I'm not a big fan of quick save, by the way. Yeah, delete those. Okay. In flat brush. Let's get some more thickness in here so we have more material to work with. And I think I'm actually going to kind of add in those weird streaks to give it that motion after the fact. I'm just going to be looking for the shape. Let's go back to number 5. Make it done right, the blade could almost be a support structure for the print. No supports. Ooh. That would be insane. Yeah. You could use the same spatter that on the sleeve. That's true, yeah, absolutely. Quick save has saved my ass so many times, but it tends to get in my way a lot. It does. It gets in my way so much. That's why I don't turn it off. I just kind of have it take a long time. Is that kind of doing what I wanted to do? Here we go. Another weird search. Here, let's just no, not swinging. Not okay. Water and motion. Looking for a little bit more reference. Okay. It's very inconsistent. All right. Never turn it off because it saves your ass. Yeah, exactly. Water whip. Is that what you came up? I do kind of like torn here. Is that what you searched? Wow, you get some weird stuff when you type in that. Gives me that anime feel. Ouch. Okay. All right. I'm gonna soften that. That water fountain was pretty cool because it has to be thicker here, then it has to get thinner as it spreads out from the reference I'm seeing. So actually gets I think I need to create a brush here. No. Actually going to create the spray brush. Yeah, let me see something real quick. Also tends to scare me because my beetle is so high poly that it takes like 30 seconds. So I always think quick save is crashing. Yeah, I completely agree with you. At some point, your poly count is so high that it starts really, yeah, it starts giving you a hard time. That's why what I do is I just go to preference and I'll just quickly hit delete quick save files, because the heavier that gets, the more chances there are of failure. So what I'll do is I'll delete it from time to time just so that it's not hogging up my hard drive. Yep, exactly. Hey, what is going on, Avlish? How you doing, buddy? I have a water brush, but it's not going to print. So hopefully this will actually work out a little bit. I may have to finagle this a few times. All right, let me try something. Let's try going back to that noise. Let's look at that reference one more time. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, that's a really cool. In fact, actually, yeah, Ripley. In fact, let's turn off all that color for a second. Go. Yeah, you sent a good one. Thank you so much, dude. All right, let's go ahead and go back. Actually, with that noise, so that we get some noise here, but I'm also going to increase the jitter. Go to stroke and increase the jitter a bit. But we're actually going to take that off. One second, guys. Yes, you can have things. Okay. So it looks like on this reference, which is really cool, there's just a lot of ripples, a lot of inconsistency. I'm like almost overthinking it at this point. Let's actually drop that brush size down. Honestly, I think we can just start adding random ass ripples, and I think that will be just fine. But as it gets denser, it's a little bit more. Let's turn backface back on so we're not destroying the other side. Yeah. We'll try something. What's the worst that happens? It doesn't work. That's my thought process on it. I'm also going to want to do a lot of that inconsistency tug and pull almost. So almost like that. Let's turn on Sculptress. Yeah, Sculptress doesn't do that. Yeah, I know. Watch me do it anyway. Never know what you might learn along the way. Exactly, dude. Exactly. That's my philosophy of the whole thing. There's so many times I've sculpted something and then looked at it the next day and said, that looks terrible. Let's see here. Yep. Yeah, it does make it so much easier, doesn't it? Yep. Even gonna give it a little bit of offset from each other. I think we all do that. I always try to sleep on something before officially calling it done. Yep. Yep. All right, now what we're going to do is actually go back to that Snake Curve 5. This is where I think I'm going to start adding let's lower that brush down a little bit. Ooh, oh, that's too much. There we go, just a little bit there. There we go. Yeah, exactly. It would escalate as it swings. Ooh, that's weird. I'll even soften that down a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and go to smooth. Wow. My brain just froze on the... All right, let's drop this down. Let's go really low. Almost relax, smooth it a little bit. See if this even works the way I want it to. I have to agitate it a bit. What a subtly says Sub-Zero wins in blood. Oh, that would be so. That's pretty cool. I'd have to redo it all. That'll be a limited edition one. Who are the makers of Mortal Kombat? I'll just have to get on the phone with them and be like, this is what we're going to do. Okay. Now, what we need to do is actually add some droplets. Because again, I like this kind of hose frozen effect. So let's grab the inflot brush. Drop that down a little bit. A little bit of beats happening here. Okay. Snake Hook. Was the demo anime head always a Dynamesh? I don't know. Not sure. That's a good question. I remember when I first did my first anime sculpt, which was Goku, years ago. I remember finding a video on YouTube of a guy who basically was critiquing the anime head, saying that's not a traditional anime head, and he ended up fixing it and going over it, which I thought was funny. But I don't remember if it was... I don't remember what it was. Please leave a message at the beep. It's a good question, though. Okay. I think that... I don't know. I think what we're going to do is... we'll save it. We'll save it and we'll kind of just come back to it. Wired or weird? I wouldn't be surprised if it was always Dynameshed, but... Okay. You know what time it is? Mesh splat. Mesh splat brush. Okay, so with the mesh splat brush, you can just go ahead and like do your own thing and just kind of, you know, slap it on there if you choose to. However, what's really cool is you can come over to brush and you can come over to, is it curve? Blah, 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 blah. Where is it? Modifiers. Where is it? Where did I put it? What was it? Where's it under stroke? No, it wasn't under stroke. Give me a second. Mess with depth. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Still learning this brush, so don't mind me. This is where I try it all out before I say it on Pixel. Not sculptress auto masking? No. Come on, where is it? I think it is... Where was it? Weird, yeah. Would it leave an arc of icicles on the ground? It could, yeah. Actually, there would probably be a little bit more blood splat. That's actually where we're going with right now. But I completely blanked on a certain... Where is... Aha, here it is. Okay, under curve... If you look at the... Okay, this is a little bit of show and tell. So if you look at the curve, you can see all these different noises. You can adjust this noise to get a different effect. So, for example, if we just do this, you get that kind of thing. And then if I increase the noise a bit more, you can get something really crazy. And so you can actually adjust this by just adjusting the noise level. And then, of course, you can always reset the brush if you need to. Reset all brushes. That'll reset that. Okay, so that's under curve, and then under... So let's actually go here. You can even adjust the offset if you want. Oh, we can just do that. I might be going too far, but thanks for experimenting. Oh, dude, I love it. No, are you kidding me? I love your... I love it, dude. So why not? This is the place to experiment. Oops. Okay, so with the offset, let's actually drop that. I messed it up. Reset it. When in doubt, reset it. Okay. There we go. Just want to mess with the noise a little bit. Let's give it more noise. Go. Maybe a little less noise. Oops, stop. There we go. Yeah. More noise! Turn up the volume! Yeah. Bless you. Okay. Now we're going to come in with the in-flat brush. Going to kind of like... clot that up a little bit. And again, we hold the snake hook and hold Alt, and kind of drag that. Let's also turn off the RGB and end up dragging that around a little bit to the normal. In flat. I still like saying inflate. Alright, let's take the move brush. I'm just going to be pressing down his... I'm just going to press down the ice. Ice can be a little imperfected. So give it a little bit more shape to it. Dude, my spacebar isn't working on YouTube also. Really? Weird. I think I'll hate you when I'm painting this. Fair enough. Fair enough. But I'll appreciate you for painting my work. There we go. No coffee that day. Okay. Go. All right. Snake cookie. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yes, Zbrush. Yeah. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong one. That's why. Okay. Let's take that splatter brush. Best part is when you actually stack it up on each other. I find that to be the most enjoyable. Really does kind of stack well. You've been at the point when you want to watch a movie, but you just don't know which one. Oh my god, yeah, dude. I love watching movies so much that I get stuck on them all the time. There's more blood on top than on the ground. Yeah, we're working on it. Kind of just seeing the whole piece as a whole. Just kind of seeing if it's working or not. A lot of times you guys are just watching my train of thought. And some things work and some things don't. Like literally just making it up as I go. Alright, time to save though, that's for sure. Okay. I'm actually going to adjust the noise to be a little bit less noisy. Kind of try to pool it a little bit. Yeah. Model Rhea render. Wait, hold on. Model Rhea character from Disney. Sometimes I'll render. Oh wait, model Rhea character from Disney. Maybe. Sometimes I'll render out a turntable and watch it on loop for a few minutes. Right? Yeah. I'll do that too. I think this is the point where I like stare at it forever. Yeah, this is definitely the point in which I start questioning everything I've ever done in my life and seeing how it works. Do you have a Deadpool? Do you have a model Rhea character from Disney? Or are you suggesting I sculpt one? I like the idea. Okay, I'm actually gonna go to toy plastic. I need to also kind of see it in the material that I'm doing. For me, it's helpful. Asking. Oh, gotcha. That's that new Disney movie, isn't it? Is it Raya and the Last Dragon? Oh yeah. I saw the trailer for this the other day. It looks interesting. I'll put it on the list. I'll take a look at it. I have kind of avoided Disney characters. Let's see, what Disney character did I do? I sculpted Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, but I've avoided Disney characters kind of on purpose. But I've also wanted to sculpt one. Martin, check out History of Video Games documentary. Oh, History of Video Games documentary is amazing. Yes. Really? Raya, best Disney princess confirmed? You watched it and it's great. Oh, is it on Disney Plus already? Is that where it's at? Okay, I'll check this out. These characters are different. Okay, I'll check it out for sure. I always appreciate something new and something different. I feel like it's definitely difficult some days to find something that's good and different, you know, so nice. It's on Disney for a whopping $30. Ooh. I want to see it. I like the art. Yeah, okay, yeah. Nice, Deadpool. But you have to pay extra. Okay. Okay. Are you guys caught up on WandaVision? Is anybody here like really into that? Now that it's over with, I want to get to the point where I want to chat with people on it. I'm curious on people's thoughts. But we'll wait a little bit if people are still not caught up. Okay, I think I heard Stream Raiders go off, so. Yeah, WandaVision was great. Oh my god, right? Yep, like WandaVision, nice. Yep, finish it. Okay. We'll avoid spoilers, but did you guys see the very last scene? The very, very last scene after the credits? Did you guys like it? B+ is worth it for WandaVision and Mondo. I'm really excited for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. After seeing what they did with WandaVision, I'm excited to see. I'm willing to give that show a shot and see where they go with it, because I think they can do these a lot. They could do these a lot more justice, I guess that's the word I'm looking for. They could do these a lot of justice if they do it right. So I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, that was trippy. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Disappointed in yeah, absolutely, Slow B. Oh yeah, Loki too. I forgot about that. That's coming. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot that gets tied into there apparently too. Yeah, WandaVision it did. I was kind of confused. Kamara, there you go. I was confused for like episode 1 and halfway through 2, and then I started kind of seeing where they were gonna go with it. But yeah, it was a little weird. It was a rough start, but immediately by episode 3, I was already hooked. There you go. Let's do that. You wish Loki was next? I think there's a lot of things still happening with Loki. I think I still have friends who are working on that. So I think that's going to take some time. They were slow, yeah. But looking back on it now, I kind of appreciate what they were doing. But I agree, it was a little bit rough. But it definitely redeemed, in my opinion, it redeemed just how they can go ahead and handle the rest of these shows moving forward. So we'll see. I mean, look, Force Awakens started out pretty good, right? And then everything else tanked. So we'll see. Why don't you work on films? I used to be a graphic designer and mini sculptor for the movie industry. There's not a whole lot of hiring happening at the moment. But also, too, I don't have a lot of VFX background. Although that would be really cool. Comes out in 9 weeks? Okay, yeah, so they're editing it now. Your brother works for Pixar? Nice. Nice. You're a big Dick Van Dyke fan, so I was hooked immediately. Yeah, see, I know of those shows, but I wasn't aware. I thought they were going for the I Love Lucy bit in the beginning. But yeah, so I was thrown off a little bit. Sudden switch to Hitchcock cinematography during the dining table scene got me hooked. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. I was more like, where are you going with this? So, yeah. I want to watch it again because I feel like I missed a lot of things in the beginning. Did you guys pause it when they revealed where these shows were inspired? Because we paused it and we're looking at all the DVDs and stuff in the case that they had showcased. That was really cool. And there was things in there that I saw that I had my hands on, which I thought was neat. It's like the last little bit. Didn't even know we were working on it back then. Yeah. There's a lot of jobs, but I'm not getting interviews. Starting to get worried. Most of the jobs don't pay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, unfortunately, what I'm noticing right now, as far as like studios and places I've applied to, they all want senior position levels right now. And I think that's just because there's a lot of budgeting that's happening. And a few people I've spoken to have said that they really just need to like trust the people they farm the stuff out to. So I think a lot of studios are looking for the best of the best in their opinion, and then not wanting to train, and also too just trying to keep, you know, finances as low as possible. There's still a lot going on there. I think it's still going to be a little bit before, but it's slowly ramping up, and I think it depends on the area too. Like I'm in Los Angeles area, and a lot of stuff is open in Georgia, which is nowhere near me. Yeah, there's some freelance stuff. I haven't gotten picked up from some stuff, but I also do toys and stuff, so a little bit different. Although I did get an email a little while ago. I gotta recheck that one. I just reminded myself of something. So, but most of my stuff right now, I have a small list of clients that's been keeping me busy, but I want to be able to increase that. I would love some studio work. That would be awesome. But I'm also trying to just be patient. You're applying for a lot of manufacturing. Ooh, interesting. I don't think they want to pay me what they know they'll have to. They'd rather pay some noob $13 an hour. Dude, I'm feeling you. As somebody who worked in aerospace and I ran CNC machines, both lathes and mills, I recently saw that they were hiring for CNC manufacturing here in Los Angeles. They wanted to pay a guy $18 an hour for somebody to set up and run 3 machines simultaneously 12 to 14 hours a day. And in Los Angeles, $18 an hour is nothing. So, yeah, I totally feel you. They want to pay somebody dirt cheap money for a lot of work. And I used to run like 2 to 3 machines at a time, but I was making in aerospace at that time, I was making about $25 an hour before I switched to sculpting and graphic design. So yeah, what they're paying now is nowhere near what people should be getting paid. I mean, LA is the city where the big studios, so for me, it's not a surprise that they're only searching for seniors. Exactly, yeah. It's not a surprise for me either. Okay. take some of this ice and go ahead and duplicate that out. But I just keep looking. I keep seeing what's out there. Check that YouTube channel, The Future. Chris helped me a lot. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna search that right now. Let's see if the spacebar works. If not, maybe you can send me a link. No spacebar. Okay. So we'll go to this right here. Ooh, Paul's up next. I'll have to go check him out. Yeah, check him out. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm only going to be streaming till noon today. Might be time to just move on and make a change. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing. When the pandemic happened, I immediately made the decision to make a change and go for what I really wanted to do and apply to companies. And for me, I'm thinking it's no longer about whether or not I'm skilled enough to pull off the job. It's about now it's about availability of said job. And when you switch careers, I mean, anytime you switch careers, it's gonna be one of those aspects where they're just like, you need so much experience. You need that person or that studio to give you a shot, you know? So, just take some time. Cool. And I will be checking them out. I almost don't even think these right here are gonna help me out here. Delete it in. I'm seeing if some extra ice is gonna help. Or is it too much? Take a look at it. I like to sometimes, not that far away, I like to sometimes just kind of take a look at it as a whole. First, let's check the silhouette. So let's turn everything off. Let's go up to our materials. Let's go outline. So this is the silhouette, and I think the silhouette actually looks pretty cool. There's a lot of movement happening. Yeah, and to me that's still readable. Maybe a little bit of cleanup, but it's definitely legible, which is good. I like it. Cements him in the environment. Yeah. Silhouette is awesome. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Yeah. I think he needs a little bit more ice. Okay, cool. Probably widen this out. Maybe we'll add a little bit more cracks and stuff in there. Maybe make it a little bit more like crystally. Let's see. First things first, let's get rid of a couple things right there. Let's get rid of that. Delete hidden close holes. Kind of press that in a bit. Are there any new features you guys want to see while I'm here? If there's something you're curious about. I'm still learning a few of them, but overall, some of these features are pretty awesome. The ones I'm really digging are the balloon mesh and such. Okay. Go. I think we'll add a few more like cracks, almost to kind of like break it up, so it's not just a solid piece of ice sitting here. Ooh, something like that actually. Or freezes into the environment. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Also, too, the ice on one leg, the blood on the other. I feel like that kind of balances that out a little bit more. I feel like this strip is too naked, though, now that I'm staring at it. Let's turn on AO preview. Take that down to like 20. Actually, 15. There you go. So I feel like we need to add a little bit more blood here, or we need to add, maybe quite possibly add some ice. Let's try the blood first, because it's Mortal Kombat. Cool contrast. Right? Okay. Let's take the splat. Let's also go to the curve, edit curve. We'll make this one really noisy. Ooh, nice. Yeah, just like a little bit extra. There we go. Just a little bit extra. There we go. Oh, somebody actually left a voicemail. Nice. Does that happen these days? I'm surprised. Feel like nobody leaves voicemails anymore. Ooh, that was too much. Oh, hold on. I gotta take this one. Give me 1 second, guys. Hey. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Death, what's happening? Okay. Okay, you know that idea that I had for that I had for stacking? All right, let's check this out. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go with mesh extrude, and this is what we're gonna do. We're actually going to create a new, just put a new subtool on there. And I'm actually going to kind of create like a pillar of ice. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead, take this. I'm actually going to delete this guy, delete hidden. All right. Okay. Let's take this guy right here. Let's actually select. I think this would be a fun base if I can do this right. Which I think we can. Here we go. All right, let's also take the Z modeler brush. No, let's not take the Z modeler brush. Let's just uncrease everything. Oop, uncrease all. And then we're going to group by normals, and then we're going to crease those polygroups. And then let's actually go to keep creases and zero mesh. There we go. So we get something like that. Yeah. Now let's see here. What I want to do. See, maybe we'll play with crease partial. Wow. Okay, never mind. Let's just crease edge. Actually, no, let's not do that. Sorry, I got 100 thoughts going on. Let's actually put this up here. Okay. Let's take the H polish. And we're basically just gonna go ahead and try to make something like this. This could be fun. I'll take the trim dynamic too. All right. Okay, before I add too much detail to it, my thought was to basically kind of do something like this where we shrink it down. don't know if that'll stand very well. But let's see, where is it? Do I still have the big chunk? I do. I got that one right there. Probably need to look up kind of what ice pillars are, but let me see. Let's look up some ice pillars. Oop. I'm just gonna hit subscribe on them now. Ice pillars. Mm-hmm. Maybe I should type in pillars of ice. I just feel like there's a weird way. Like there's a way you gotta type it into Google sometimes. You see where we're going with this? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think that could be pretty cool. Just don't want it to overthrow the character. But the base is just as important, so I want to make sure that I do it right. Yeah, something kind of like that. So something like that. So maybe not so many of these. For this one, maybe we'll like bring this up a little bit. And then I'll end up finagling it. Just type ice. But I don't want just ice. When I get ice cubes? Oh, wow. Okay, I obviously overthink things. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. All right, let's grab. Ooh. Well, crap. Apparently my geometry is so jacked that I'm actually getting an effect that I want. Let's save it. It's almost snow-capped, yeah. Exactly. This might be a really big stand, so we may have to like shrink it down a bit, but which I think we will do. I stuff that in there. Happy accidents. Yep, happy accidents indeed. So we can actually end up kind of clipping this like come on. Wrong one. Select the one I want. You can end up almost clipping this, like here, for example. But first, before we do that, let me see something. Let's go ahead, let's save this. Let's look up the Mortal Kombat logo. Mortal Kombat Alpha. No. Just call it logo. Bloop. Perfect. How overcomplicated it. There it is. Let's see. Do I have one that's a little bit better? 800 by 800. Perfect. Save image as. Let's go to Sub-Zero posed. Save that bad boy. Okay. Let's see, brush, what is it? Brush, is it a curve? No. Extrude. Okay, hold on. New feature. Let's try it. First, let's just add a cube. Let's solo that out. Want to test it first. Trying to upload 1.5 megabyte photo to LA City website. It's been uploading since 9 a.m. and is currently at 78%. Ooh, that's LA for you. Well, no, that's city for you. That's city websites. Okay. BA. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to do the alpha extrude. I think I want to do the alpha extrude. No, I don't want to do the alpha extrude. I lied. What I want to do is actually the mesh project. And I want to take that as a drag. I actually want to import an alpha. That's what I want. Okay. Let's actually Dynamesh master this. Is that what I want to do? Okay, hold on. That's not what I want to do. Mesh project. Yes. Mesh project. I think, no. Is it mesh extrude? Which one is it? I thought that was it. Why am I not? Focal shift. Yeah, hold on. Maybe sharpen that. Yeah. Awesome, thank you. There we go. There we go. Thanks. It is, yeah. Bring your focal shift to. Yep. Okay, and let's invert that. There we go. Okay. Stream Raiders. Hey, let's do it. I just totally hit a brain fart, so I appreciate it. Oh. I'm also not worried about the stepping that is going to occur because I'll actually turn that around and do something else with it. All right. And Kamara Carde. You guys go. I did want to try one other thing as well. collect those winnings. There we go. Upgrade all my stuff. Okay. Let's do a number 4. Be the last one for the day. And then I gotta get back to work. Okay. Okay, what did I... Bloop. All right. Before I continue on with that, what I did want to do was go to alpha, select the alpha, and then, yeah, I think that's what I wanted to do. Click it and say to mesh. That's what I wanted. There it was. That's what I was really looking for. Okay, so what I was looking for was, so this didn't matter. This was a waste of time. Whoop, delete. Okay. One of the new features in Zbrush is if you have an alpha loaded and you go to alpha and you click flat and then you say to mesh, it gives you this. And then if you wanted to add that, that would actually, what was it? If you wanted to add that, well, it doesn't really matter. I got what I wanted, so I'm just gonna copy that because I don't really want to add it. I'm gonna go ahead and paste it. There we go. And then what I do want to do is actually kind of polish the features up a little bit. So I'm gonna go to masking, mask border, mask by feature, invert that, soften it just a little bit, then go to deformation and polish by features. Kind of clean that up a little bit so it's a little bit crispier. I thought Mesh Project worked with the drag rec. I think it did too, yeah. But what I wanted to do was have a plain surface like this. So then I can kind of like position it where I want it. Let's see. But I think so. That's what I was initially trying. Did not work so well. I'll have to play with it a bit more. I still need to kind of figure it out and learn it. Because I'm sure you're right. Grab that. Extrude all polygons. Not burnt, right? No, not burnt. Okay. It's actually... Okay, I think we can fix that. Solo one more time. Let me see if I can fix this. Geometry's a little weird. Crease polygroups. Keep creases, keep groups. Let's see if I can clean this up. Hey, Witch Cat, how are you feeling? Can you guys tell that my brain's a little slow today? An error occurred. Of course an error occurred. Not surprised. Okay, let's come back over here then. Ah, that's why. Okay. That makes sense. Let's actually clean this up a little bit. Take this. Let's actually go to... get stitch. Let me see, actually. Let's come here. Let's go to delete. There we go. Let's do that. Let's go to extrude and snap. No, not extrude. I don't want to do that. I want to go to bridge. There we go. I think what I want to do, I think I can split from edge. No, not there. So I just slice mesh. Yeah, let's just figure that. Let's just build that there. Same. Not too great, less work. I'm just lying down to keep my... just keep it from being worse. Little girl has to be home from school with no fever because of something. My stomach's off. Ooh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Wasn't there a way just to cut it? Where is it? I am seriously 100% like drawing a blank right now. I thought stitch is what I wanted, but it's not. Not split. Nope. I thought, well, you know what, honestly, I think I can get away with this. I think extrude edge is what you want. I'm trying to recut that. I thought about hitting extrude edge. Let's just try that real quick. Because I thought there was a way to like actually. That was my first thought, was to hit extrude and then snap. Where are we? Snap the surface. Okay, yeah, I guess that's the way we should do it. Yep. Good on you, sir. Yeah, she has a cough and a runny nose. Yep. Yeah, people can't be sending kids to school sick anymore. Yeah, nobody can go to school or work sick anymore. Yep. And school is closed the rest of the week, so she has a week of vacation. Oh, well, there you go. I was looking, Ryan, for the option to basically, cut a line. I forgot what it was called though, and my head hurts. So that worked. Thank you. You know that moment when you're just like, yeah, forget it. That was that moment. Oh, I was right the first time? Yeah, okay. Sometimes you just gotta go with it. Okay. Because you know what I want is, I want just the... I don't want it to be too big, but I want it to be... good. There we go. Let's take that up. Okay. Let's actually embed it. I'm gonna hit solo. Now I need to extrude this. Go local sim. We'll make that look like ice. I think what we'll do is we'll come back here real quick. And soften that. I'm actually gonna shrink that down. Something like that. And I think we'll cut it like right here. Really hidden. Grab that color, close holes. Make that a cleaner edge. Yeah. Yeah, I'll Boolean cut it at the end. Okay, let's take this guy right here. Let's duplicate it so we can actually not screw it up. Let's go ahead and delete this one right here. And then I want this to look like ice, so we're gonna play around with it. Or no, we're gonna cut into it. Never mind. Oh God. Guys, I'm getting tired. I can feel it in the air tonight. What's happening? Yeah, Boolean cut. You're right. You were right the first time. That's what you told me, and now I tell you. Nice. Bloop. Bloop. Okay. Does that work? Actually, I don't know if I like it cut. I think I actually wanted to have it stick out like that. I'm looking at it, and I don't know. That looked a little weird. Could be placement, too. Did you hear about the Resident Evil movie reboot coming out this year? I did, yeah. Not 100% sure how I feel about it. I gotta see it before I, you know, make an opinion. Oh, the blood experimentation taxed the systems. It really did, dude. It really did. Yep. I think I just tapped myself out. I think what we're gonna do is actually, I think we're gonna make this look like ice. Let's do that. So let's kind of like its jittery effect. Let's go up to, yeah. All right, loop. Okay. Switch that out. Apparently, it's the same director as 47 Meters Down. I didn't see that movie, so I have no frame of reference. So hopefully good. I feel like the movies of Resident Evil just kind of did their own thing. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and actually fill this color up. And again, let's actually drop that color down pretty low. I think what I want to try to do real quick, actually, is create like little frosties around this edge. Maybe want to play a little bit more of that. We'll see here. Maybe almost like a frost bit. So let's see. If I were to go to the blood effect for a second. Yeah. And what I'll do is I'll actually use this, I'll use the mesh spat bots. I'm gonna switch this over. Let's go to brush. If I stack this on itself. You guys might know where I'm going with this. I'm also going to take the intensity up. Just gonna get a good chunk of material down here. It's gonna look weird at first. Got a split. See you all Friday. All right, have fun. Something like this for a second. Almost like a weld. Right, but we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let's sew this out. And I'm gonna go ahead and lasso this. And we're gonna split hidden. This all the way down to the million subtools. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and dynamesh together. Now I'm going to take the inflat brush. I'm also out. It's been fun as always. I wish everyone an amazing day. And see you next time. Sounds good, buddy. Yeah, we're almost done here too, guys. Yeah. Got a few more minutes on Stream Raiders and then that is it. Something like that going on. Okay. I'm actually going to kind of smooth it down. Let's see if this works. Okay. Now I'm going to take that snake curve 5. And let it snow. Later, man. Been fun. Thanks, Deadpool, for stopping by, dude. Appreciate it. Take it easy, buddy. That was a cool process. Yeah, right? Yeah, this is actually kind of doing what I want it to do. That's why I love getting new brushes. Because you just get to experiment. You know, snow has that kind of like icy snow kind of has like that little weird imperfection noise to it. It's gonna drop down the intensity a little bit. I wonder if that really matters. If I went in it, right? Let's find out. Oh, yeah. There you go. There we go. A little bit more control. How about that? How about that? There we go. Okay, cool. Actually, I'm going to take the snake hook and kind of move it around. Just have to make it look kind of like ice, but just kind of get the feel of it. Let's see if that even works. Oh, sorry, I thought you were leaving. I will be in a few minutes, but thank you so much for hanging out. Either way. But I will be leaving in just a minute. We got Stream Raiders in like, was it 3 minutes, 4 minutes? However many minutes, and then I'll be taking off. Eat some lunch, and then I'm going to get going. But, okay, so something like that. And then let's actually turn that bad boy off. I'm going to up the resolution a little bit. Let's turn around. Let's get the standard brush, get the spray brush, get the noise texture. Drop the intensity down. Let's do a negative cut. Kind of help force it down a little bit. And if I like how this ends up, I'm going to probably do that on a lot of the edges too. Really play with some icy experiments. There we go. Go. Hola, Next Knox. How you doing, buddy? Okay, something like that. Snake hook brush. No. Snake hook brush. There we go. I hate to ask you questions because I like watching you work. You can ask all the questions you want, though, man. Please do. How about you? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just getting ready to take off here in a few minutes, so I can go ahead and get back to work. But all is good, man. All is good. Can't complain. I just feel a little sluggish today. Just tired because of like working out and then lots of working. So yeah. How about you, man? How's work going for you next? Thanks. Also, I saw that video you posted in the Discord. That was pretty cool. All right, cool. There we go. I'm just using Alt in the snake hook brush, which kind of, like said earlier, allows you to pull things up a certain object. Follows the normals. So I could start kind of peaking some of this up a little bit. Of course, what I could do is turn everything off but what I need. Character keeps getting in the way. Sorry I missed your Pixel stream, wasn't in town. No worries, dude, no worries. There's always another. You work kind of fast, but not too fast. Just interestingly fast. Thanks, man. Yeah, I've been, I don't know, I just let my brain take over, you know? or let my hands take over. If I think about it too much, then things get weird. But yeah, I like to see things happen quickly. I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, I need to kind of see what is happening to me. Oh, Rush is raiding. Rush! Inspired. See ya, dude. See ya. Hey, buddy. Rush, man. What's happening, dude? You caught me at a weird time because I'm actually leaving. But I'll stay for a few minutes. How are you guys doing? Here, you guys got to see what I'm working on. There you go. Check this out. That's what we got so far. All right, I'll stay for a few minutes. Hey, what's up, 3D Monster Girl? Hey, Smash, what's happening? Dude. Cause you know what you're doing. That's true, yeah, right? Oh shit. Hey, what's happening? Yeah, here's a cool little all over the place. Whose skull is that? Actually, it's just a demon skull. Everybody, hey baby, how you doing? I hope you have a great stream. I love to stay, but I need to go do husband duties. Alright, no worries. Thanks, man, thank you so much, Little Wonder. Utterly sick, thank you so much. Yeah. Well, how are you guys doing? How did you enjoy Rush's stream? I was actually getting ready to go because I have to get back to work, which I'm really sorry. But I'll stay for a few more minutes to kind of show you. I'm just trying to figure out this ice bit. Flawless victory. Yeah. Hey, thank you guys so much for the follow. Love Nectar. Thank you. Blood for the throne of... Yeah. Whatchamacallit? Have you guys seen the movie trailer? Because that right there, that's what inspired this piece. Oh, who's alive? Oh, cool. Do you remember the OOO guy? I was thinking of the trilogy. Nice. Nice. Oh, Paul Dacey's gone. Nice, okay. Happens. How did you like the Piccolo gift stream? Oh, I loved it. It was good. That was super cool. Nice dynamic. Thank you so much. All right. Let me finish this thought real quick. And then I'm going to... basically, this technique I'm applying is just with a lot of the new features, trying to get this kind of icy look. We're going to end up texturing it a bit more. But then I'll be kind of placing that all over the place with some of the other pieces. And then... So I'm thinking tomorrow we'll be having it finished. Yeah, the Pixelogic stream was awesome. It was cool too. Being able to stream on Pixo, it's such a new experience and it's a lot of fun. So I'm super honored to be able to be a part of that team. So if you guys don't know, I stream Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 a.m. to noon Pacific Standard Time here, but then on Sundays at 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm streaming over on the Pixelogic channel. Yeah. What the heck is a Pixo gift stream iPhone? I don't know. Maybe you'll have to elaborate a little bit more. Too degenerate to stream on Pixo. Man, I thought I was a little too out there to be streaming there too, but hey, they liked it, so I'll take it. All right. It was one of those things where, like, I applied, and then they ended up liking me. Yeah, I just like sculpting, and I like showing people how I do it, and it works. All right. Yeah, actually, this effect I'm digging. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit Dynamesh. Well, thank you all, Raiders, and thank you for the follow, guys. I really appreciate it. But let's... Is there anybody you guys would like to actually raid? Is there anybody you really want to see who's online? Let me take your suggestions, and we'll go raid them, because I want you guys to go somewhere where you want to hang out at. Oh, I won't forget the battle. We're going to do that right now. Thank you, though. Because we got Nimlot streaming. He's pretty big. Pixelogic is streaming. But good for any 3D stream. Oh, Deadpool. Yeah, for those on Twitch, I'll raid Twitch over to some places. On YouTube, I wish YouTube raided through the same thing, because sometimes that would be cool. But you know what? Let's go. Let's just send you guys over to the Masters, they say. Okay. Living Vertex is doing Marvelous Designer on Twitch. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch does a raid, has a raid effect, which is pretty cool. But let's head over. Wait, who else is going here? I'm just looking at my list of people who are alive. If I raid Darkstone Digital, he'll be off in a minute. Okay, let's just pop over to Pixo and then next time. But thank you all for hanging out. Let's do the where are we at? Stream Raiders. Stream Raiders for those who are here. Let's do it. And then that'll be it for the day. But again, thank you guys for the follow. I'm glad you liked the piece. I will be putting the piece up on my Patreon. So if anybody would like to go support me there, that's where you can get my models for 3D printing. Which I have that here. Boop. You guys can follow that link. All right. All right, Witch Cat Crochet, that is it. All right, guys. That's it for the day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. But let's get out of here, and then I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll try to finish this bad boy up. Little Wonders, thank you so much. You have a good one, too. Take care, everybody. Oh, you can't. Whoops. Wrong one. Can't raid that guy. You can't raid your own. There we go. Trying to raid my own link. What a noob. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks, Deadpool. Thanks, Witchcat. 3D Monster Girl, thank you so much. Yeah, it'll be fun. Jump over to Paul's stream for sure. All right, guys. I'll catch you all later. Bye. Bye.
But I still do it from time to time just for fun, you know, like